Alright, guys, so I'm gonna say this is actually a personal experience that happened a couple months back. And to be honest, I always watch these YouTube videos about how people start acting weird. Maybe it's something psychological, or maybe they just outright, I don't know. Maybe superstitious, because I am a very superstitious guy. I'm pretty much Latino, man. I'm Mexican Salvadorian, dude. We all know Latinos, they believe in everything, and I'm one of them. But I remember I had a roommate, and this roommate moved in, right? And he started to. Everything started to go downhill when I went to Mexico for the first time since 3 years ago, because of all the stuff that happened in the world. So I go to Mexico, right, for like 2 weeks, right? I have to do some paperwork and then actually have a vacation, dude. I haven't had a vacation for a long time. So I go there and I come back and my roommates start acting hella weird. All right? And when I say hella weird, hella weird. So this guy started going to this hot yoga studio. And to be honest, man, dude, I don't believe it. I don't do yoga. I'm not planning to. All I know for a fact, when people do hot yoga, all right, there's always a cult involved, and they start doing like weird stuff, right? But I trusted the guy. I was like, whatever, dude. If that will make you happy, fine with me, right? Because he was pretty depressed over here because he just came from Mexico. All right, so he was lonely. Just put it that way. Let him do his thing, right? He's a grown-ass man. I am one too. As long as he doesn't bother me, that's all I care, right? So he's going and I started noticing some weird things. First, he stopped working, right? He was telling me that, I got like 4 days off. They gave me, they say like, when you work full time, right? You work 5 days, right? They gave him like, what is it? Like 4 days extra days off. So it's like 6 or 7. I think it was like, let's say 7 days off. And I was kind of skeptical. I was like, dude, how you gonna pay rent, man? And he wasn't paying that much, man. All right, I was helping him out. Just put it that way. He wasn't paying that much. If I was paying $600 a month here in San Francisco, I'll be happy. I'll be saving a lot of money, that's for sure. So that was red flag number 1. Right? I was like, damn, this guy's not working, dude. He's not doing anything. He's literally just sitting here with the hoodie on. Just pretend it's a hoodie like this, all depressed, right? Like this, right? Obviously, he's alone, right? He doesn't have his family. He's by himself here in America. And that's red flag number 2. Red flag number 3, he wouldn't sleep at all because we share rooms. He wouldn't sleep at all. And that was the creepiest one because apparently one of my roommates woke up because they have to work at like 5 in the morning. Woke up, went to the living room, and the guy was literally writing something in the mirror, right? That was pretty creepy, bruh. That was red flag number 3. Red flag number 4, at 4 a.m. in the morning, he was bouncing in his bed laughing like a little kid. At 4 a.m. in the morning, when he should be sleeping. That was straight up weird. At that point, we just wanted him out because I was like, dude, this guy's not working. He's acting super weird. He starts saying a lot of weird stuff about like the devil and all that stuff. I'm like, dude, like there's one thing. I don't want to hear none about that kind of stuff. Like, if you hear that stuff, get out. Get out. All right, dude? Get out. He starts saying like a bunch of weird stuff like, oh yeah, I was praying for Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. And I was like, in my mind, like, man, Muhammad Ali's dead. He doesn't need your prayers. The person that needs it is you, pretty much, because you're going insane like crazy, man. But when he was telling me that, I was like, man, this guy's crazy, bro. Like, I got myself a lunatic as a roommate. Put it that way, as a roommate. All right, and then so we actually told him, hey, bro, we give you a good amount of times. Like, you're not working. If you're not working, I'm gonna give you a month to look for a place, cause I'm not gonna maintain your ass you know, because I got stuff to do. I got money to save. I got money. I got my own responsibilities, and this kid has had nothing. He's by himself. All right, he has no kids. All right, so he shouldn't be struggling with money, you know. But the thing is, I don't know what was going in his mind, and he wouldn't say anything. He's very, let's put it this way, he was like a lone wolf, my ex roommate. So yeah, we told him that. He got mad, so he got aggressive. So we called the cops, right? Obviously, the cops can't do anything because they can't arrest a person if you're going insane, right? That's what they said. So I was like, okay, it's fine. You know, hopefully by calling the cops, it kind of like he understood what he understood what he wasn't supposed to do. Wrong, because he came back with aggressive. He was so aggressive with a point where he broke a mirror, his mirror at least, and he pushed one of my roommates. At that point, we called the cops. Right? He went to jail for a couple days, got out, and turns out that he got his ass whooped because the point was he was so aggressive, and I thought by going in jail, like, he would get detoxed by whatever drugs he was doing. I don't know what he was doing, really. I don't think he was doing any type of like I don't think he was smoking weed or anything like that. I mean, he wasn't even working, so I don't know how he was able to get the money. But he went to jail, and apparently it didn't freaking work at all because he went to his because he came back here. We kicked him out. He went to his I guess his friend was a barber in San Francisco, and once he went there, he got his ass beat. He got his ass beat, all right, and I'm like, dude, this kid is just, he pretty much hit rock bottom. I feel bad for him, to be honest. But he went to jail. I mean, he went to the hospital in Burlingame, I think, and he was there for a couple days because they were treating his wounds. So he really got his ass whooped pretty bad. And plus, he's pretty short. He's shorter than me. He's skinny. I mean, he won't beat nobody's ass, to be honest. Like, I could probably beat him up with my jab, you know. And I boxed for 11 years, so yeah. So that happens, and after that, they sent him to the psychiatric ward. You know, they literally sent him to the psychiatric ward, and I was like, bro, like, I can't believe I experienced this, because when he was being aggressive and all that stuff, and when he came back to pick up stuff, I was about like, you can't stay here, man. You get that. You have to get out. You got to get out. He started talking about weird stuff, dude, like the devil and all the you know, the beast, and I'm like, at this point, dude, I just want him out, because I thought I was in like if you guys ever watched The Exorcist, the original, that's what it was to me. I seen it and with my own eyes. It's like I was in The Exorcism. The kid was literally out of control. His emotions are all over the place. But let's go back to the story. It was he was in the psychiatric ward, and it turns out this guy was brain insane. He was screaming, yelling. He got chilled because he was taking the medication he's supposed to take. But somehow, there's light in the story. He wasn't going to work at all, because the thing was, he's very unstable. He doesn't like to be told what to do. So I gave him an ultimatum. I was still nice. He came back here for a couple weeks so he could sleep because he had nowhere to stay. I told him, you got two options, bro. Option one, we'll find you a place, and from there, good luck. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you again. You're out of here. You're nothing to me, right? Or two is, I'll buy you a ticket straight to Mexico, one-way ticket. I was going to pay for it. All right? That's how nice I was. Luckily, he took option two. I wanted him to take option two, because he knew option one wasn't viable. He took option two, and once he left, dude, oh my God, dude, like, I was in peace. First of all, I didn't believe I thought he was going to say no. I was afraid when he went to the plane, he was going to act crazy. Luckily, it didn't happen, you know, but I'll tell you what, man, that was the craziest thing I ever experienced. I experienced a lot of weird stuff, but this was the weirdest. And obviously, I started praying because the stuff he was saying, I was like, dude, man, dude, I I don't go to church that much, but I start praying every day, morning and night, and it helped. It calmed me down. Luckily, I got lucky. He actually chose option two, going to Mexico permanently, and I think it's the best thing because he has his whole family there. At least he has support there. Over here, he doesn't have anything. You know, I guess moving here to United States alone, he couldn't take it. You know, maybe that's how he broke down. You know, psychologically, he broke down. So at least he's in a better place. I actually talked to his mother, and apparently he's doing good, which I'm okay with. I just told her, hey, just give him space, because he says a lot of weird stuff and messed up stuff too, just to put it that way, and which is not YouTube friendly. And I'm not gonna say it, but hopefully, I feel like he is doing better. Like he's actually working there because he's actually a barber. He actually cuts hair. But I'm like, I learned my lesson. Dude. Like I know for a fact, like helping people is actually good, but sometimes that shit bites you in the ass. Sometimes it bites you in the ass, you know, and it actually did to me, you know, because I was literally stressed out. Look, I was already stressed out with work, you know, because with work, I got coworkers who are greedy. They're servers. I'm a restaurant worker, you know, and then I got this stuff at home. I was like, damn, dude, like I'm getting from both ways, man. Like I was getting whooped. My life was going downhill. Well, it wasn't going downhill, but I was like, man, dude, I just wanted to catch a break. But that is my story, though, of actually experiencing, I guess, I don't know if you could call it paranormal, but it's very psychological. And the worst, this is one thing with me, I'm actually afraid of psychological horror, because that thing is actually real. That could happen to anyone, and it happened to me. It wasn't that extreme, but it could have been if he stayed here longer. So I was like, so it's just a little story here to warn you guys to watch out. Actually, screen the people that are going to be your future roommates, because if you don't, it might bite you in the ass in the future.